Happy Tuesday, everyone. Yes, Tuesday this week, not Monday. The reason being, of course, that all the Christmas merrymaking overran here, so I just didn't have time, so I do apologise. But yeah, so a Tuesday podcast here from Blesham Hall with me, Alan Stevenson, author, novelist, and of course, podcaster. Just a really quick one today, because obviously there's still so much to do and people to see and places to go and all that. So just a really, really quick one, which I do apologise for. I will make up for it next week, I promise. But welcome everyone, and thank you for listening. If you are still listening to me after last week, and who could blame you if you weren't, I don't know where all that came from, really, but to be honest, I don't regret a word of it. I think it all needed to be said. You know, I was raging against all the commercialism, I suppose, and yeah, I still am. So, how was your Christmas? Ours here at Blesham Hall was, in a word, beautiful. Just Ange and I, and we just had a lovely Christmas day. We got up about 8:30, and we had a Bailey's coffee. That was a nice way to start, a Bailey's coffee, and then we opened a few small presents to one another, and that was lovely. And then we made just a simple little Christmas dinner. We had a roast chicken and some nice veg, and we just did that together. And then in the afternoon we actually went for another kip. We went for a lie down and a snooze for about 2 hours. And then we got up and we listened to some music and some carols, and we watched a film, and just a really nice day. Just the two of us. It was quiet, it was peaceful, it was lovely, and we really enjoyed it. I hope your Christmas day was as nice as ours was. So next up, New Year's Eve, of course, which is again another great opportunity to drink yourself senseless. Now, we're not keen on it ourselves. We don't do New Year's Eve. We're not big fans of New Year's Eve. I remember in particular 2019, we were actually, I think it was 10:30, it might have been earlier, when we were in bed at night. Ange went to sleep, and I lay in bed reading, and I thought, well, I'm going to try and stay awake at least till midnight, to see the old year out. That was our New Year's Eve 2019. That's how excited we get about New Year's Eve. This year we are having a couple of good friends round for a meal. Just a simple little meal and a few drinks and a get together. Nothing elaborate. Of course, we aren't allowed to do anything too elaborate, are we, with the government guidelines? But anyway, and you know what? We're not keen on all that old going down to the pub and pouring gallons and gallons of drink down your neck, and then, everyone's there at 12 o'clock linking hands and arms and singing Auld Lang Syne in the pub, and then, the next day everyone's knocking their heads together, and watch the news the next day. Watch the news on New Year's Day and see how much Auld Lang Syne there is in the world. Sorry, I'm not going to get curmudgeonly again like I did last week. I mean, it sounds like I hate it all. I'm making it sound like I hate this whole Christmas season, and I don't at all. I just want it peaceful, and I want change for good. I just don't want it to become some great, huge commercial exercise in indulgence. Sorry, I don't want it. Anyway, to lighten the mood, and like I say, it's just a really quick one this week. I am going to give you Joke of the Week. Hey, Joke of the Week. The drum rolls have got to get better. They really have. Anyway, I've got to try and get my head around this one, because I get a bit tongue-tied with this. But this comes all the way from America. It's a Christmas joke. It's again, as I was doing earlier, before last week, I was doing Christmas-themed jokes, and this one is Christmas-themed, loosely. Okay, it goes like this. I was in a hotel lobby, and there were a load of chess enthusiasts all in there rabbiting on about how great they were at the game. I really hate that. I don't like chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. Chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. You see, it's a song. Just roasting. Ah, dear. Anyway, you can improve on that if you'd like to send me your jokes. You can send it to steveonet@gmail.com and I will happily read them out. I'm expecting a great raft of them from you all in the new year. Okay, that's more or less it for this week. Like I said, it's an apologetically short one. Next week we'll have a proper catch-up. You and I will have a review of 2021 at Blesham Hall. It's been a good year. You know, there's been 2 books published in 2021, and also my plans for 2022. Well, my early sort of plans for the early part of the year. Of course, there will be the Pheasants Revolt quiz at some point. You knew it was coming, and also the news on the Joe Wilkie front, of course. In the meantime, before then, please do, of course, check out my website, alan-stevenson.co.uk. Don't forget the dash. You will end up somewhere else. Alan-Stevenson, or if you prefer, if you want to get more highfalutin, alan-stevenson.co.uk. Also my blog, also titled Blesham Hall, which you can find on WordPress. I will see you all on January the 3rd. I promise I will be back next Monday, not Tuesday. Until then, stay safe and well, and remember, the worst way to start the new year is hungover, puking and embarrassed. Trust me. Seriously. Have a happy new year, everyone. Just don't overdo it. Cheers.